Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel, History and Art Secrets. Are you ready for a new journey in search of knowledge? Ignac Philipp Semmelweis was born on July 1, 1818, in Buda, then part of the Austrian Empire. The son of a grocer of bourgeois German and Hungarian origins, he was the fifth of 9 children. He attended the Catholic gymnasium in Buda, distinguishing himself for his memory and method, although he retained a marked German accent in his Hungarian. At the University of Vienna, initially studying law, he became fascinated by anatomy. In 1837, he discovered dissection and, after exploring autopsy rooms and histology laboratories, changed his focus to medicine, choosing the Second Viennese Medical School. Immediately after graduating from medical school in 1844 with a thesis on plant life, he collaborated in the laboratory with Karl von Rokitansky, Joseph Skoda, and Ferdinand von Hebra, who appreciated his precision. Although he aspired to become an assistant to Jakob Kolleczka, his application was rejected and he had to settle for a position as a hospital physician. In 1846, he obtained a position at the first obstetric clinic of the Vienna General Hospital, where he began studying maternal mortality rates, earning the title of senior physician before dedicating himself entirely to nursing mothers. In 1847, he noted that mortality from puerperal fever was almost 3 times higher in patients treated by medical students than in those treated by midwives. To document the phenomenon, he introduced a system of daily registration of deaths, breaking them down by cause and day postpartum. Studying medical records and conducting autopsies, he identified similarities between the injuries of Jakob Kolleczka, who died of an infection after suffering a cut in the autopsy room, and those of mothers in childbirth. The hypothesis of cadaveric particles transmitted by the hands of staff formed the basis of his early theories. Also in 1847, he instructed colleagues to wash their hands with a 0.5% lime chloride solution before each obstetric visit. Within days, the mortality rate dropped from 18% to less than 2%, reaching levels similar to those of midwives. He optimized the formula to 4% lime chloride, extending the measure to nurses and students as well. He collected statistical data, drew comparative graphs and tables, demonstrating the effectiveness of washing without altering other clinical procedures. Despite the overwhelming empirical evidence, the medical community reacted with skepticism and resistance. Without a confirmed theoretical framework, which came only thanks to Pasteur and Koch, many colleagues rejected the idea that they were disease vectors. He published the treatise, Etiology, Concept and Prophylaxis of Childbed Fever, in 1861, organized conferences and exchanged letters, but the letters often went unanswered. Some accused him of professional dishonor, while others downplayed his results, attributing them to seasonal or atmospheric changes. The conflict and his inability to disseminate his method pushed him into a profound personal crisis. Some sources suggest bipolar disorder, with extreme mood swings and persecutory visions. In 1865, during a trip to Vienna to reaffirm his discoveries, he suffered a mental and physical breakdown. He was interned in a psychiatric clinic, where he was mistreated. An infected wound on his hand degenerated into sepsis, and on August 13, 1865, he died at the age of 47. Recognition came only after the establishment of germ theory and the introduction of Joseph Lister's antiseptic practices. His research was considered fundamental to the progress of medicine. In 1969, the Budapest University was renamed Semmelweis University, and statues were erected in his honor. World Hand Hygiene Day is celebrated every year on August 13th. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it on your social media, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hello and welcome.